Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kaylee. If you are new here, I sell on eBay and Poshmark, and today I am taking you along as I pack and ship my orders. Alright guys, so I just picked all of my orders. I have orders on both eBay and Poshmark. So I've already gone and grabbed everything. I'm going to start with my Poshmark orders since I've already got my labels printed out for that. So the first one is this Columbia down packable jacket. I've already gone ahead and put my thank you card and my thank you sticker on. So this is how it will look when the buyer opens up the package. And I'm just going to shove this in a padded flat rate envelope. Normally I wouldn't put a packable down jacket in a bag. However, this material is a little bit thicker than the ones I normally deal with, so I'm not afraid of it getting punctured. Plus, it's in a protective padded flat rate envelope. Next order is this Men's American Fighter shirt. I'm getting a thank you card. I'm going to seal the bag while still covering up the inventory number with a thank you sticker. Also going to put this in a flat rate envelope. Next is a cold shoulder top by Michael Kors. And I pretty much try to fit anything that'll fit in a padded flat rate envelope that I'm not worried about needing too much protection. And a padded flat rate, they're just the easiest option for me. Next is this shirt by Woolrich. These are a pair of women's Not Your Daughters jeans black leggings. I've been having a lot of Not Your Daughters pants sell lately, so that's good to see a resurgence of that because for a while I wasn't selling any. Okay, and last Poshmark item is this women's BB spell out top. I've been sitting on this for quite a while, but I knew somebody would want it just because it is a spell out top and it's kind of cute. Okay, this first one is a North Face women's pullover hoodie, and for these I will use my eBay thank you cards, and they're basically the same thing except they've got my eBay link on them, and then I'll be using the same thank you stickers because I've got both my store and my closet branded the same way. So I put first class shipping on this, but it looks like I put the weight as a pound, so we'll see. Hopefully this doesn't get pushed over the edge. It's like exactly a pound, so I'm going to print it for first class. And for those, I'm just using my eBay small branded poly mailers. I get these almost for free off of my store subscription. They send out a coupon for shipping supplies every quarter. I actually just used mine because the second quarter started yesterday, so I've got some more of these coming in. I usually order the, I think it's like 9x11s, and then I also order a little bit larger bag, which we might use here in a minute. Next is this Gap Fit pullover. I don't know if you saw my last video, but I changed the way I've been inventorying the bags. I used to write with a permanent marker on the plastic, then I'd have to wait to let it dry. So now I am using these labels that I can just write on with a pen, and there's no smearing or anything like that, and it's way easier to cover up with a thank you sticker. This one's going to go first class as well. Next is this Nike Pro Combat men's shirt. Really like picking up the like Under Armour and Nike like undershirt compression shirts, because they have like a really great sell-through rate. So I always keep an eye for that style while I'm out in the athletic department. Next is this Torrid elephant print shirt. Next is this Nike Dry Fit men's pullover. This is going to go first class. So my clear inventory bags and then these bags are basically the same size, so that's why almost everything fits in there perfectly, unless it's an oversized item. Next is this Eileen Fisher jacket, and I'm actually need to go grab some more thank you cards. All right, got some more thank you cards. Some people have asked me both on YouTube and on Poshmark where I get my thank you cards, and I just designed and ordered them off of the Vistaprint. And then what I basically did, since I have two platforms, is I just copied the same design and then changed the link on the other one. So I ordered through Vistaprint. If you order a bulk amount at a time, they're really inexpensive. You just have to have the money up front to buy them. And then there's like almost always a promo code for 20% off. So that is where I order my thank you cards from. I think in the future, I'm gonna look for round thank you cards because the corners sometimes cut and make holes in these plastic bags. I don't know if it's something that's feasible or how expensive it is, but I'm gonna look into it, maybe even look up like disposable coasters, because those are typically round, and see how much that would be versus the square, and then use the same design. Alright, and lastly are more bulkier items. This is a Garfield plush. I have very little plush, but occasionally they sell. I opted for a padded flat rate envelope, which I think I'm going to go ahead and put it in. I am a little worried about maybe the eyes and nose getting banged up, but They already have some wear and it's noted in the description, and then there will be padding on the bag. So I'm just gonna slip this into a padded flat rate envelope, and I will also go ahead and put this in a clear bag. Sequin jacket. Whenever I come across ornates like all over sequin stuff like this, I'll typically comp it, and most of the time it has a great sell-through rate and good comps. This one is by Nightline. I had this listed for more and it probably would have sold for more, but I did a deeply discounted markdown sale in my store, and I just bulk selected my jackets and coats, and this fell into that category and I didn't catch it. So this got deeply discounted 40% off, and I didn't mean to do that, but I'm still happy for the sale and I still made a decent profit off of it. So this one's definitely gonna need to go in a box just because of all the sequins on it. I don't want it to get hurt. I'm just gonna gently fold it up. I'm gonna stick this inside. Get a large bag. So I pushed all the air out of it. I'm trying to just keep it as compact as possible so things aren't like moving around and rubbing against each other. And here is what the package will look like. I'm gonna go see what the cheapest box is to put this in. So I think I'm gonna put this in the long and skinny regional A box. That's gonna cost me $7.96 to ship it. These boxes do already have adhesive on the flaps, but I'm gonna just reinforce it with some tape just to be safe. Alright, next are these SAS women's cutout comfort shoes. Sold these a little bit cheaper than I normally would because I realized that they are a narrow width, so that is why I sold them for as low as I did. The SAS, if they're in really good condition, is a great brand to look out for. And we're just going to use a shoebox. Line the box with a large clear bag to protect the shoes. That way, if the box gets wet, the shoes don't get wet. And then I will wrap each shoe in tissue paper. A thank you card on the top, laying flat, fold up the bag, and then seal it with a thank you sticker. So that's how it will look when the buyer opens up the box. Now there is some empty space, so I am going to go grab some packing material and stuff full to the top. That way everything's compact and doesn't move around during shipping to where it can get damaged. Normally I would use like the air bubbles or the air jackets they're called, but I'm out right now, so I'm just using what I have, which is brown like packing paper, or sometimes known as craft paper, and I just recycle these out of my Amazon packages. Okay, and the last one are these Echo Women's fur-lined winter boots. Now, I try my best whenever I have tall boots not to bend them in the package, especially when they're leather. Sometimes I have to. In this case, the buyer paid for a medium flat rate box. So I'm gonna go grab one of those, and this should eliminate the bending because it's a pretty large box. So these are pretty compact. I don't think I need to put any packing material in because it's filled to the brim. Alright, so those are all the orders for today. I hope you guys are having some good sales and staying safe and sane. Let me know down in the comments how your sales are going. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.